Oh my goodness, we're here today with Mike Curran, the Director of Tennis from Gulf Harbor, and Pete Minerich, the Director of Tennis from Pelican Marsh. And we're here today to talk about the exciting Naples-Fort Myers Challenge to be held at the Bonita Bay Club November 15th. You don't want to miss it. Let's see what's happening now.
Just deep, Peter.
Excuse me, Mike?
Just deep, Pete.
Just deep? That ball was in. That was on the line. You cannot be serious.
Every single
what
time
are you
we go
doing
through this,
calling that ball out?
These Naples guys, I mean, it's at least a
Chalk flew up, Mike.
This is a club course.
Guys! Time out! We finally have Playsight technology. This is a smart court. It'll call the lines for us. We don't have to worry about it. No more cheating, either side. Let the machine do its work.
Thank you.
All right, I can deal.
I'll
live
deal
with that.
Okay.
I can live with that.
Cool.
I can live with that.
Cool.
So long as he doesn't call the lines.
Pete, give us a history behind how this event even started.
Well, back in 1981, in Pelican Bay at the Bay Club, Ted Norris, who's director of tennis there and the original tennis director at Bath and Tennis back in the 70s, longtime Naples tennis personality, decided to challenge some of the guys from Fort Myers, some of the friends we had up there, and let's start a friendly rivalry. So the first year we got together, there were about maybe 20 teams, a lot of guys, a couple of kids, and we started an event that, can you believe it, 34 years later, is still going strong.
Mike, so why do you think this event is so important for the community 34 years later?
Well, I don't know that it started that way. As he said, it was just kind of a little get-together between 20 or 30 guys, you know, from Fort Myers and Naples. But 34 years later, it's kind of the flagship program or flagship event in our town. I don't think you can say there's any other event that we have that's this long-standing and probably has this kind of name recognition. Plus, it's kind of fun for the Fort Myers guys to kind of come up and beat up on the Naples guys occasionally.
Okay, Pete, you have your best lineup going into the challenge this year. What are your chances since last year Fort Myers finally took home the trophy?
Well, you know, it's funny. The last 3 or 4 years, it's been really close, and we kind of snuck it out. In the early years of the challenge, Naples won a lot. The last few years, I've been getting a little nervous. Last year, you guys had a great team. So I kind of felt like the gloves could come off this year. So about 11 months ago, I started working on a team. I'm not going to brag or give away too many secrets, but we've got a couple of extra people coming on board this year. We want to give you guys a hard time. We're going to make you earn it a little bit this year. See?
Mike, there are a lot of really exciting matches planned, but there will be one match featured at 5 o'clock under new LED court lighting. Can you tell us what match will be featured in that 5 o'clock match?
Well, last year we had a phenomenal final match, which I believe wasn't that the determining match?
It was.
For who won, which was really, really exciting that it came down to that last match. And of course it was exciting because it was the men's open doubles, which is a really high energy, fast-paced, fast-moving match. This year I think we're going to try to duplicate that, and we're going to have the Alfonso brothers from FGCU, which are hard-hitting, very good playing tennis players, versus is it Zattini and Mata, who anybody watching this probably knows those two guys, and just watching them hit the ball is entertaining in and of itself.
Pete, I understand there will be several matches featured with the new Playsight technology. What exactly is this technology?
Well, I think you have to really see it and experience it to understand. But I got the word a couple of months ago from one of our members that he was out at Bonita Bay and he saw this amazing thing, and the match statistics that were revealed through these 6 cameras mounted on the court, the kiosk where you can enter and get all this information, where it gives you spin speeds, how fast your serve's going, whether the ball's in or out, all kinds of information, much like you'd see in the Wimbledon final and the Hawkeye and the versions of computer science that they've developed for the Pro Tour. Now that's here, and we're going to be seeing that for the first time in a major event like this here in Florida.
That's too cool.
Mike, with the challenge this year, we have heard your charity is once again FGCU Men's and Women's Tennis. What's the fee and what exactly are they saving for?
Well, the fee, it's a $5 minimum donation for the viewers to come in and watch. And what they're trying to do is that CJ and Courtney has built a really good program out at FGCU. The activity level has gone up in the last 2 or 3 years. I can testify personally because I've brought my whole club out there. And there are sometimes 200-300 people out watching their matches, which is phenomenal, as opposed to 5 or 10 people that are probably related to the players out there watching. So we're happy about that. We're excited, and we want to help them build viewing areas. And they're trying to save up for some bleachers and some seating.
Pete, there's been tremendous sponsor support for this annual event. Who exactly are the sponsors?
You're right, Paul. It's great this year. We've got the best sponsorship ever. It's going to make for a really fun event. We have 2 gold sponsors, Ritzman Tennis Courts and Tech Light. We also have 5 silver sponsors, 5 County Insurance, Playsight, the Contoro Group, Gamma, and Bonita Bay Club.
Mike, this is the 3rd year in a row Bonita Bay Club has held the event. Word on the street is the members and the committee for the challenge are instrumental in making this a premier event, a special event to spectators and to the players. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, Paula, I know that you do a fantastic job with every event that you run, but I'll have to say that I'm pretty jealous of your membership here. Most of the pros have often said that your group of volunteers at this club we call them the volunteer army. Whenever we come to an event here, there's so many people running around working, taking care of every little nuance that it just kind of caters to our creature comforts, and we don't get that at a lot of normal events. That goes for Pro League and all the other events as well. Everything you do here is fantastic, but I would have to say that last year's event with the live scoring kind of blew my mind. Again, caused me some trouble because now my members want me to hold up to that standard. So we appreciate every time you break through and make more work for us. But it's just always cutting edge. It's the best event held in any given year here. It just always is.
Mike, you're very kind, and thank you for the compliments to our team, our members, and my entire tennis staff. Thanks a lot, both of you guys.
All right, now can we start playing again?
Absolutely.
Paula, turn on the Playsight thing. I'm ready.
Come join us for the 34th annual Naples Fort Myers Challenge
At the Bonita Bay Club
on Saturday, November 15th, from 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 6:30.
See you there.
Bye now.
Bye.